All right, so on to the 6th barrel of the day. And I know some people call these barrels, some people call these drums. For me, I think I'm just going to call them barrels because honestly, they remind me of Donkey Kong and the barrels rolling down. And that's just my way. I'm going to try and be a little more consistent in what I call them. So I'll probably call them drums and barrels, you know, because I forget what I said I was going to do. So let's take a look at these. Alright, so these are those lacy agate ones. I'll go get these rinsed off and we'll take a look. I'm betting these are going to take 2 months before they switch to the next stage because the way that these are mined is these are fractured or explosives are used. So these aren't loose out in aggregate. These are actually mined. And so there's fractures all through these. It's just going to take a long time to get to that point. But let's go get these cleaned up. All right, so honestly, these are polishing up a little bit better than I thought. There's still a ton of inclusions, and there is some fracturing. So yeah, some of these spots are just going to break off. It's just the reality of what it is. But there's some incredible lacing through these, or banding. I'm pretty sure that this one and this one at some point were connected, just the way that their shapes are. So I don't know if I do these ones again. I'm gonna have to see how these look at the very end. It's not sandstone. It's sold as banded or lace agate, but it's rough, almost like sandstone, but it's not as soft as sandstone. So I just don't know how well these will polish up. I'm gonna have to see. Looks like a couple of eyeballs right there. So, but yeah, we'll just have to run them through the process and see what things end up looking like. They look awesome. I just hope they polish up and are super shiny like you'd want. But, you know, like, look at that. There's like a huge cavern in there. I'm probably going to end up having to take a Dremel with a diamond bit to try and break that open so that it can polish. Or I'm going to have to just crack this one in half right here. But I'm not going to do that today. This one's probably going to end up having to be broken into 2 pieces too. Just because the action of the tumbler isn't going to get these where I need them to be with the shapes of these. So I'll get these put back in the barrel and go from there.